The Oregon Land Conservation and Development Commission had their second day of meetings. They started with a tour of the Almeda Fire burn scars. Newswatch 12's Brinkley Hill joined the tour where they looked at affordable housing that was rebuilt in areas affected by the fire. Brinkley.
Yeah, Haley, this commission is a group of Oregonians from across the state, and they volunteer their time, and they were joined today by a group of Southern Oregonians, local leaders, who showed the commission a wide range from places that are still burned down, places in the process of rebuilding, and now places that have been rebuilt from the Almeda Fire. And they are still in this building right now. They're finishing up their meetings today. They're at the Medford Police Station, and they have about an hour left discussing housing. Now, the CLDC focuses on how Oregon land is being used and how it can be used best. Now, during this meeting, they got to look at land for housing and how housing can be rebuilt faster and more affordable. The LDCD wants to see if there are obstacles or barriers in building codes that are making unnecessary challenges for rebuilding efforts.
It was just a good opportunity for myself and my fellow commissioners to get on the ground look at how both Phoenix, Talent, and Jackson County have been able to redevelop after the fire, but then also ways that I think these communities are rebuilding better.
Stewart is a Southern Oregon native, and he's also an Almeda Fire survivor. He knows what this community has worked so hard to rebuild. He's on the LCDC, making sure they can streamline the process of rebuilding and recovery.
So the phase 1 process looked through our codes, found those barriers, and now they're doing this phase 2 process, which is actually going through and fixing our codes to remove those barriers.
Joseph is the deputy city manager, and he said this meeting was good because they got to show the state what Southern Oregon is doing to rebuild and give direct feedback to the state about what projects they've seen succeed and which haven't. And on that bus tour today, they got to show one housing area in Talent that is in the process of rebuilding. And coming up in our next newscast, I'm going to show you what that looks like and show you what it's going to look like once that affordable housing is completely finished. Live in Medford, I'm Brinkley Hill, Newswatch 12.